everybody, welcome back to yet another video. I'm also currently in the process of welcoming myself back from California, and I've brought back with me a whole lot of cars from Disneyland. I also went to a Target in California, and a little bit of a secret that I didn't share with you guys. I found a ton of cars at Target the day before I left. So I'm going to start off with those, and we'll go into what I found at the Target in California. Then we'll end off with checking out what I got at Disneyland. So, in the Target, back home, that I checked before I left, I picked up this guy, my one and only fan favorites car in this whole entire haul. This is Team 95 Sarge, a character who, wearing a big goofy 95 hat doesn't really seem like it's in character for Sarge, but it is nice to have another Sarge. I really love collecting all the different Sergeant Fillmore variants, so that's very cool. Put him over here. And then I found not one, not two, or three, or four, but 5 of these guys right here, the XRS drag racers with their very odd moving piston gimmick. I mean, it's not that much. It doesn't really, I don't know. I mean, $6 for these is a little bit much. The XRS cars, at least they were like bigger because they were kind of monster truck like. But $2 extra for that, for a little raising piston, they are still very nice. And yeah, they're a bit larger. And well, the fan favorites in Fireball Beach and Thomasville cars are $5 each. So I guess it makes sense for these to be $6, honestly, since again each one has a little gimmick to it. But these are all very nice. I especially love the Cruise. I really like how they went a step beyond with Cruise. Instead of just slapping on the spoiler and such, they made a whole new paint job for Cruise, and I really like it with the running paint. So again, we got Lightning here. The only one I'm missing is Brick. We got Cruise, Tim Treadless, Jackson Storm, and Spiky Phillips, or Eric Breaker. It's Spiky. At this point, it's basically been confirmed that his name is in fact Spiky Phillips. So we're gonna set these guys aside. Let's see here. We'll put Lightning in front, put Cruise and Storm behind him. We'll put Tim and Spiky right back there. Alright, so let's move on to what I found in the California Target. Up first we have Waitress Mia and Tia with their normal card art in the Dynaco 400 series. Mattel, would it really kill you to just put them in the Radiator Springs series and use different artwork? Come on. It's a really odd choice here. Not only for, that I could get. That I get. Sterling with headset and Mater with the hat didn't have new artwork for them. But Waitress Me and Tia have had artwork since like 2007. And the Dynaco 400 series, that's just a little weird. But I really love these two. I remember wanting to buy a 2-pack with them in it. Sorry, a 3-pack with them in it years ago because they were only ever released in a 5-pack and a 3-pack. It's so nice to have them in a 2-pack. Now all we need is Hank Halsum getting a single release, and then we're good. Since he was the other one in that 3-pack, as well as the 5-pack. But it's very nice to finally see those two at wide retail. Then we've got Emmanuel Maniez and Bruno Motoro, the crew of Raoul Cerul. Very cool, not much to see here. These guys I'm going to have to hold off on. The reviews for them will be coming out like this weekend, since I am totally booked. Sorry if I sound tired or anything. We got home last night at like 3 a.m. so. Also, it's been a while since I filmed just like a stable video that wasn't me walking around filming things in Disneyland. Did I just say that? Yes, I did. Stay tuned for that, for the Disney video. I'm going to be trying to get that out as soon as I possibly can. You'll see how I got all the things in Disneyland and how I got some of the non-car stuff, as well as ride footage and a bunch of other cool stuff. I'm going to start working on that after this video goes up. Next we got Terrell Geartree and Brian Gierlewski. Very vibrant orange color schemes here. And the colors match like the original Rip Plutchkonsky, but not the Thailand variant, who's got a bit of a darker color, so that's a little weird. But very, very nice, vibrant cars. I really like how Terrell looks. I really didn't like his prototype picture because his eyes were massive. Very cool to get these two, although they never did appear on the movie. And I'm glad to continue to fill out my collection of WGP crew chiefs and pennies. Now moving on to Disneyland, we'll start with the only normal single that I bought, Metallic Florida Ramon. This case missed like all my stores. I did find Heyday, Smokey, and the Thailand Lee Revkins, which I actually still haven't opened up Thailand Lee Revkins, and I do have a review of Heyday Smokey that I've been holding off on. But I found those back in June, and Metallic Florida Ramon was missing from the wave. So here he is, finally able to pick him up. He might not be my favorite metallic car, just because he's not all metallic, but it's still a very nice release. See these other guys on the back, still missing Shannon's spokes though. And yes, he was $7.99 because this is a Disney theme park we're talking about. Everything's overpriced. Alright, I'm gonna move him in the back. Now on to the big stuff. Alright. Let's start off with what I bought last, actually. These are, that I got in the hotel gift shop, Ramon. These I actually bought in the park, straight from Cars Land. The pullback Royal Grand Prix McQueen, since I missed out on this guy in the store, and I was trying to build up my collection of Cars 2 cars. Very cool. Love the Disney Store cars, especially when they're all messed up and inaccurate. Then we have the Secret Agents 3-pack, one that I've wanted since December, then never got, and then it stopped showing up at my stores. I'm really excited to open these guys up since I'll finally have a diecast of Holly with wings and Mater and Finn with the weapons. I might actually, I've got to get the Lemons pack, which for some reason has Tombe. He's not a lemon. But I might be able to do some Cars Adventures episodes with these three. I'll swap them out for the Disney Store cars like what I did last year with the tuners when I got back from Disney, and I used the pullback tuners and the pullback Todd. Just thought I could have these guys with the weapons. Very nice to finally have an update to the Disney Store Mater, who is always very inaccurate with color, and I mean, he's still kind of inaccurate. He's a bit too light now, but still very nice. Now, onto the actual Disneyland stuff. I'm going to start off with the pins that I picked up. Now, I bought quite a few, but these are the only Cars ones I got. We have a Dynaco logo. Very nice one. We've got this really cool one. We got Cruise Speeding By, and it says Cruise Control, number 51. No, I didn't find any of the weird pins from the Weird Products episodes. Those aren't sold anymore. I knew that going in, but if I found them, I totally would buy them. Then we have this one, which I forgot I got, so it's still on its backing here. We have the Radiator Springs Racers pin here with the piston cap. Really like the packaging for these. I don't necessarily like collect these, like I'm not fully into the whole pin trading aspect. I just buy the ones that I like, you know. Now, I'm gonna say this again, on to the big stuff, and by that I mean the even bigger stuff, and by that I mean the cars that are exclusive to Cars Land. We have the purple and blue Radiator Springs Racers. I already have the green one, so that's why these aren't, that's why it's not here. Then we have, now I believe there might be more. I don't know if they sell the yellow one or not, but for these next three, they do have sell a few more. I wasn't able to find them. From Luigi's Rollickin' Roadsters, we have Angelo. I had to look up their names from a concept art sheet. Pasquale and Sophia. Sadly, they didn't have all these guys. There were two more. Either 2 or 3 more, I believe. There's an orange and a red. But yeah, these were the only ones they had. As for how I'll review these guys, I might just do all 3 in a video and those 2 in a video. But finally, we have the Radiator Springs Cars Collection. Yeah, 4-pack. I was the only person, because I bought this in the Lizzie store, and then I came back 2 days later, and I was still the only person who have bought this. Like, you could see the space on the shelf where I'd gotten this. And it comes with not only the red Radiator Springs Racer, but the exclusive gold one, which doesn't even exist on the ride, and not 1, but 2 of the baby tractors from Mater's Junkyard Jamboree. And that's pretty much it. And by pretty much it, I mean, there's some non-car stuff that I got, but you guys will have to check out the Disney video to find that out. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to have a lot of reviews to make. Bye now.